the R word is dropped quite frequently. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Matty B with another Monday update, and I wanted to address what I seem to observe as the elephant in the room, which is recession. Whether I'm at the sauna, at the gym, in the lift area, at the grocery store, it does seem like the R word is dropped quite frequently. And the vibe that I get on these conversations that I eavesdrop in is there's anxiety around it. And I was hoping to basically encourage and empower everybody to alleviate that anxiety, because it's meant to be. It is supposed to happen. Given the fact that we had a large amount of economic stimulus, we should expect, in order to get into an equilibrium, that we need economic contraction. And I think when you phrase a recession in economic contraction, it doesn't stimulate fear as much as recession. Because I remember the 2008 and 9 recession, and I remember the pain, and that will always stick with me. And I think that particular one is what most people alive today really participating in the economy remember. And you'll see another chart behind me that housing stays strong during recessions. And there's plenty of other examples, right? But you kind of got to go back quite a ways, and you would need to be of a significant age to recall those. The housing recession, great financial crisis, how is that different than the recession that's happening now and will be officially announced in the future? Well, the housing recession and the great financial crisis was not planned. That was a total boo-boo and a total accident. That was really different than today, especially into housing. So this is a planned policy recession to counteract and fix previous policy action mistakes, which is overstimulating the economy. What is inflation? Too much money chasing too few goods. How much more money did we stimulate into the economy in 24 months? It was approximately 40% increase money supply. So whatever money existed before, we added 40% of that on top, which is pretty staggering. Was it necessary? Not for me to decide. I don't have an opinion on it because it doesn't really do me any good. But I'm not surprised that we need some economic contraction to basically get some price stability into the markets. And so the average equity in the homes right now in 2022 is 58%. So that's drastically higher. You look at the inventory shortage. 750,000 homes approximately for sale versus 4 million back in 2008, 9, 10. And so the setup, at least in housing, I can't speak everywhere else, is entirely different. I really think that it is going to continue strong. I think there might be a little bit of a lull depending on where you're at. But if you look at the Midwest, I think it's going to fare a lot better than some of these coastal areas, especially when you take a look at the affordability with our wages in the Midwest. We are in a far better position. So I wanted to just give you that as a super layman's terms explanation of what's going on. And then I want you to think about how you look at your mindset, because will the unemployment rate go up? Probably. Might it affect your job? Who knows? Will there be opportunity that is unknown if you have the right mindset? When and if that happens, I truly believe there is. I believe there's opportunity in every economic cycle, recessions included. So today is about mindset and not letting sheer emotions dictate how you feel about the current environment. We all have those, right? But we got to take a look at how we feel and then cross-reference that with what we can find out and know. Because I think there's just going to be a ton of opportunity, and I don't think we should be all that anxious about this incoming economic contraction. I think it's necessary, and we'll all make it on the other side of it. And I think America will be in a great position. I think housing will be in a great position. And I really hope that once we get the two extremes out of the way, that we can really focus on building more housing, building quality housing, building affordable housing. I basically want that to occur in every industry, because building stuff is also a cure to inflation. You can lower demand or you can increase supply. And I think our policy currently is to lower demand. And I'm really hoping that on the other side, we're going to build more supply. We're going to build abundance. And I'm going to look for those opportunities to play a part in that. So thank you very much. Happy Monday, and we'll see you next week.